Em and I like to travel, camp, and sleep in our Honda Pilot SUV microcamper, and this is how we keep moisture down. This is what has worked for us, traveling across Canada 3 times, across the northern United States, up into the Yukon and Northwest Territories, and through all seasons, including winter. The first thing we have is rain guards, which allow us to crack the windows and let in a little bit of air, even when it's raining out. When it's not raining, we can just drop the windows, but with the rain guards, it allows us to keep the windows open without getting rained on. Since we do a lot of camping, we want to be able to open the windows without letting bugs in. So we created these custom window screens. They have no-see-um mesh and a spot for a fan, and that allows us to keep the windows open as much as possible to make sure that there's lots of airflow and less moisture in the car. Sometimes having the windows open isn't enough because there's no wind and there's no airflow. So we have a spot for a fan on both sides, and that allows us to get the air flowing through the car no matter what. We set it up so we can point the fans in either direction. We can blow air out of the car or into the car depending on the season. The fans are powered by a portable power bank which can run the fan for about 4 nights, and we have a spot to hold the power bank on the window. Another thing we use is these moisture absorbing pellets, which you can find in the RV section of Walmart or at any dollar store, and we put this on the dash at night before we go to sleep. The pellets inside absorb moisture from the air, and then the water gathers at the bottom of the bucket. One tip we have is to make sure that you don't bring wet things into the car at night. Things like bathing suits and towels, you should let them dry outside before you bring them into the car. Sometimes, even with all these methods, we still get moisture on the inside of the windshield, especially when it's cold outside. So we have these chamois to wipe off the windows. And that's how we keep the moisture down so we can sleep comfortably at night in our Honda Pilot SUV microcamper.